It wasn't the accident that was bad, it was the medical stuff, man. First of all, I found out I have the worst medical insurance. I don't know how, I went in, my hand is swollen, my wrist is all messed up. They're like, we'll do x-rays, and if it's broken, we'll call you. Now, what kind of raggedy coverage is that I'm not welcome to hang out for the diagnosis? Right? Then they figure out it is broken. They call like, oh, you got to come back. Now you got to go see a specialist, right? But you have to get a referral from this doctor to go to the other one and more form. I'm done. I ain't going to the doctor anymore. From now on, anything happens to me, I'm going to the vet. The vet is better than the doctor on so many levels. First of all, the vet never refers you to another vet. The vet doesn't care what species you are. Anything, he don't care if you got a pit bull, a kitten, a goldfish. He's like, lay it on the table, I'll fix it. I'm the vet. Right. You got a bird, open the cage, I don't care. And the vet always gives you options. That's what I love about going to the vet. The vet always gives you the choice. He's like, look, this surgery is very expensive. I'm not even sure it's gonna work. If you want, I could just kill you. That option is always on the table at the vet. At any point in your treatment, he's like, look, this is getting really expensive now. We got a van out back. I'll just give you one shot and we'll cart your ass off. And it's annoying, man, wearing a cast. I went to the airport, I had to go to airport security, and when you have a cast on, you gotta go to special security, like they panicked when they saw me. Oh my God, no, take him to the room. You know, so they took me to the room and they had to pat my whole body down and they gets kind of intimate, you know, and they checked everything except the cast. They're like, oh, we're not allowed to touch that, that's medical. I'm like, that's good, because if I was gonna smuggle something onto the plane, I wouldn't hide it in the cast. I just put it in my pocket where you might find it.
I just had my yearly physical. Boy, I hate going to the doctor. But specifically the yearly physical, I think is the worst, right? Because every step of the way is just a fresh batch of hell, right? Because you walk in and the first thing they have you do is pee in a cup the size of a Monopoly top hat, right? And if you're like me, you can't aim, right? When women pee, it's like putting your thumb over the nozzle of a hose, right? That's not going to one place. So just like cut to me hovering over the toilet, trying to redirect the Colorado Rapids with a couple of stage curtains, right? Always end up with a hand covered in my own urine that's always the wrong color, because somebody got nervous drunk last night. Next, they weigh you. My doctor's office has that old-fashioned scale, the kind you step on and it's like, what a fucking gift from the devil that is. Are you kidding me? Just where are we gonna end today? And they always keep tapping it too. You get on there and you're like, hey Marjorie, I think you probably stop tapping it. It's still moving and figuring out where it wants to land. I'm not sure why you're still touching that thing. You seem to be moving that quite across a bit. Wow, I think don't you fucking touch that 50-pound weight. Talk about the loudest sound in the world, the clunk of that 50 pounds as it moves over. I'm like, cool, well, gotta make some changes, all right. They take your temperature. I love these digital thermometers that we have. I think those are amazing. The kind you just stick right in your ear, right? Those are great. Remember mercury thermometers? What the hell were those? Mercury is a neurotoxin. And we were like, tight. Let's wrap this in the thing most known for shattering. And we like you to put it in your mouth and bite down gently. Or stick it in your butthole if you're nasty. You know what I
mean? Everything here is a buffet. Everything in Las Vegas is a buffet. breakfast buffet, lunch buffet, dinner buffet. That's dangerous as shit. I came here on Monday weighing 174 pounds. It could fucking happen. Holy gosh, man. And we got to be careful. Listen, folks, I don't care where your politics are. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't care if you're conservative or liberal. I just know that my health insurance has gone up 3 times more than what I was paying before. I'm not bitter. I'm just saying. And I got a friend of mine. She's 4'11", 97 pounds. And she's going, you gotta eat better. You gotta eat smarter. You gotta eat healthier. And I'm looking at her thinking, you gotta fucking eat. A sandwich, for God's sakes. I go, you gotta start Googling things about your body to find out about your body. You gotta Google things. I started Googling shit about my body. I went to WebMD, I'm putting shit in WebMD, and that's when I found out that I'm 7 months pregnant, and with twins, and I'm gonna be on the Maury Povich show next week. I'm gonna find out who the baby daddy is, but no, I think we got him this time, yeah. She goes, you gotta start getting Fitbits. As a matter of fact, you gotta get yourself a Fitbit. Get a Fitbit. Does anyone in here own a Fitbit? If you put your hand up if you own a Fitbit. Let me hear Fitbit. There you go, brother. Fitbit. It's all right. It measures your steps, right? Tells you how many steps. That's all she tells you. You got to do 10,000 steps. If you do 10,000 steps every day, that's all you do. And it just measures the steps. 10,000 steps. Do 10,000 steps and you're going to be fine. 10,000 steps walking outside there. Shit. I sat in my hotel room and I watched porn. Put 75,000 steps on that son of a bitch.
I gotta start taking care of myself a little bit more. Anybody got high blood pressure in here? Anybody high cholesterol? Anybody got the sugar? That's a black disease. White people take out their iPhones and, oh, that's diabetes. Ain't that a bitch? Niggas call it the sugar. I don't know why, but that's what niggas call it, the sugar. Really, when you start getting older, your body start to fall apart. 9 months ago, no bullshit, I had kidney stones. Yeah, worst pain in the world. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. For those who never had it, it is worse than childbirth. See that? No matter where I see, always a woman. How you know? No matter what city I go, do you want to know how I know? Because a rock came on my dick. I win. I ain't take it home and try and name it and tell people who look like me. No, this shit is worse. As a matter of fact, fuck your baby. Let me tell you something, y'all. That's right, fuck your children. Listen. Kidney stones ain't no joke. Pain was so bad, I'm going in and out of consciousness. No bullshit, I'm performing down in Dallas, Texas. Here's what I hate. The paramedics just gonna assume and rush me to the hospital in the hood like he'll feel safer there. No. I got insurance. I don't know these niggas. Let me tell you something. I don't feel safe when the doctor pants sagging. This motherfucker had gold teeth. Coming over to my bed like, yo, you all right? I was like, hell no, I ain't motherfucker. Y'all need to take me, y'all take white folks stat, motherfucker. I got Obamacare for another week, nigga.
My dad's 75, he's starting to do old man shit. Went out and got a Buick Lucerne. I get it, you're 75, you worked hard. You deserve a Buick. But then he did the most old man thing ever. He put hats on the back window. Fuck, dude. You don't get older than hats on a back dash. They weren't even cool hats. They're like hats of states he's visited. Like Arizona was the shit. Like, calm down, Barry. My parents have been married for 54 years, guys. 54 years. High school sweethearts. Thank you. I myself celebrated 10 years in marriage this month, but we could not celebrate it together this year because we got divorced 4 years ago. I'll be honest with you, I did not want to get divorced, but my wife's boyfriend, Todd, was insistent. He's a good guy. He took over the payments. People ask me all the time, why'd you get divorced? There's never one reason you get divorced, a complicated situation. But I can tell you folks, the beginning and the end of my marriage was when we went on a couple's diet. If you're on a couple's diet right now, get off that shit. It is a no-win situation. I'm a guy, which means I can lose 9 pounds in 4 days by just not thinking about butter anymore. Meanwhile, it took my ex-wife about 6 months to lose about 1.5 pounds. Now all of a sudden I'm an asshole because I'm losing weight faster than her. I tried to be a good husband. I started cheating on the couple's diet. I was eating McDonald's like every other day. But I'm not an idiot, so I would hide the McDonald's bag in my neighbor's garbage can, and now he's getting divorced.
Next up, any ladies know, right? The dreaded pappy, which is what my doctor calls it. Very fun, very fun. Love that. Here's the thing, guys. I don't think anyone enjoys getting pelvic exams, but I don't think they'd be nearly as bad if the doctor didn't say this without fail every time. They go, all right, I'm just gonna need you to scoot down and relax. Scoot. Yeah, I'd love to. But you see, my butt has actually fused to the paper below me. So that's gonna be tough. And then I notice you said relax. Okay. I'd like to remind you that you're about to crank me open like a medieval drawbridge. Shove a Q-tip in me the size of a golf club. And then make me wait 5 to 7 business days to tell me that I still have HPV. So, while we're here, where are my 1 and 3ers at? Who's got HPV out here? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Yes, we're here, we're here, we're here, we're here, we're here, we're doing it. Statistically, we are out here in numbers. We are. HPV is so common. I like to think of it like the first day of law school, where it's like, look to your left. And now look to your right. You have HPV.
She's sitting there telling me things. She goes, you know what you gotta do? If you lose some weight, you're gonna feel better. Try the rice diet. And that's all I ate was rice for 3 weeks. Rice! Rice in the morning, afternoon dinner. Fucking right. Sunday rice-a-roni. Woo! I ate so much rice, I shit a bride and groom. It was a long train, too. You just saw that. You women have taken that thing to a whole new level. Ladies, be happy the way you are. Some idiot came up with that phrase, perfect size, and y'all bit into that bullshit, believing there's a perfect size. There isn't. The way you are right now, as long as you're healthy, as long as you're happy, you are the perfect size. And personally, yes, and personally, I love women who got some meat on them, you know what I'm saying? When I'm making love, I want to grab onto something when I'm making love. Right? I don't want to make love and go, ow, what was that? It was my pelvis. You know these little women thin as my pinky bitching about losing single-digit pounds. You know these women, they're like, my imitation of a bitchy woman. I gotta lose 4 pounds. 4 pounds, this way the dress will look nice and the buttons won't be pulling. 4 pounds, I gotta lose 4 pounds. I should 4 pounds. I fart 1.5 pounds. And the diet programs, my God, I was at a place. You guys ever hear of Wilmington, North Carolina? Okay, I was doing a movie project there. While I was there, I take a couple of days off and I go to a yard sale, right? Because that's kind of money I roll in. So, at the yard sale, the woman who had to be close to 500 pounds, but she had this beautiful angelic face. And at her yard sale, she was selling the Richard Simmons deal, a meal. Remember that diet program? The deal, it's a deck of playing cards that tells what you can eat. I'm going, ma'am, $1.50, why so cheap? She got pissed off. Because it doesn't work. What, you get a bad hand? What the hell happened?
I need to see Dr. McDreamy and the Chief and the little mean Asian bitch or Dr. House or something, nigga. I got Obamacare. That's why I don't trust these hospital shows. You ever watch that TV show House? They practice medicine. Don't trust hospitals. They wing this shit. They be like, Dr. House, something wrong with my elbow. House be like, cut his balls off. And I don't trust no doctor that can cure cancer, but this nigga can't fix his own leg. This motherfucker show up every week just. Walk right up to your bed and be like, what's your symptoms? I'm like, fix your shit first, nigga. That's what the fuck my symptoms are. Don't let that nigga touch me. He lived in here. Fuck that. I don't trust these hospitals. I watch all these TV. No bullshit. I'm not making this up. They got a new TV show right now called The Good Doctor. About an autistic doctor. Come on now. Come on now. Autistic. And they trust this nigga for surgery? Come on. I got an autistic nephew. I wouldn't vote for that nigga on American Idol. Let me tell you.